I mean, what it was originally built for, I have no idea. Because it just was a big room that happened to have a nice floor and these 3 closets and these windows. I can't even remember how Charlie and Carol and I exactly found the place, but it was like $250 a month to rent in 1978. We rented it out, and then performances started happening there, and then it just, sort of became this thing, this Lynx Hall. Carol had a child, and so she eventually started phasing herself out in the 80s, and then Charlie started phasing himself out, and then it was me. I was sort of the one who ran it day by day. So I spent a lot of time in that studio by myself, just messing around. And a lot of that kind of movement I do came out of that. Also came out of, 20 plus years studying Aikido. And I studied a lot of modern dance. I used to take ballet classes. I mean, it's not like I never studied any of it. But a lot of it, those little mannerisms, that just comes from messing around by myself. I mean, I'll tell you a little story. My dancer, the guy Kevin, nice guy, but someone said to him at some point in some discussion that Bob Eisen's a god. And I just, without missing a beat, I looked at Kevin, I said, that's why I got the hell out of here. I mean, nobody wants to be looked at that way. I mean, it's just silly. It's just silly. It's just completely silly. I don't think of myself that way. I'm just this guy who does this stuff. It has its validity, but more what that points to is how I was Mr. Lynx Hall. And I did this kind of work, and I operated in this fashion. And there was something charming about that. And I also knew that when it came time to leave, there was no way I could just leave Lynx Hall and stay in Chicago. Because my life was too intertwined with the place. Because I spent all my time there, not all the time, but that's what I did. And then what was I going to do if I didn't have Lynx Hall? So then I did, I can't remember exactly where that little momentous decision came from. I said, I'm going. I'm going to go to New York. And I certainly would say that part of what brings people a bit of joy in what I do particularly when I come back here, is that I'm still doing this stuff. I'm still doing this stuff. Jesus.